Namaste Taurus. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your 2020 read. Let's dive in, big cats. Let's dive in. Let's see what energies are going to be surrounding you. You're going to use the African goddess rising to get the intel. Taurus, the second house, darling dears. Earth sign. You lead with values. Always. All days. It's all about the routine, your incomes. You like to be comfortable. This is about you getting your priorities in line. Oh. Seasonal harvest. It will be reaping season for you. Can't you see the cat looking at your abundance? This is about you, what? Being bent to your knees in a certain situation. But you also see the lovely, lovely purple, the lilac, darling dear. Your dignities was not compromised. This is about you learning and having, right, the skills and the tools, right, to co-create whatever you want. What you focus on grows in 2022. Base of the deck, darling dear. Learn from life. Divine wants you to what? Take the lesson, the spiritual lesson of whatever heinous crimes or obstacles you had to circumvent during 2021. This is about you looking towards the future. It's also air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is about your intellect, darling dear. This is about your mind being restructured and reshaped. This is about you moving away from strife. We see the butterfly in the background. Your intuition, right, is pushing you towards transformation, a full-on transformation. This is not the time for you to be what? Taking the window when divine has given you a whole door. Can't you even see? He's got the trees beckoning you to a new beginning, one that is going to be expansive. We see all of this green. This speaks about harmony, balance, as well as growth. It also speaks about health being on the up and up. We also see the curtain, darling dear. This also speaks about what? Some are going to deny the fact that you are what? Intuitive and are guided. They believe that you're doing some kind of F shit to get where you are. Can't you see the books at your back? This is about you being diligent, right? In learning new things, using those skills to what? Fly high during 2022. Taurus, love it. Posh, clap. Your rune. Oh gosh, you got a frapple. When you read runes, you read them from left to right. Right. The first rune you have, darling dear, is Feo. This speaks about wealth. Love it. Represented by the numbers 84, 85, 86, and 87. Abundance and luck is on your side. This is also feeling energized. It's also represented by the letters F and O, as well as the World card in Tarot. A new chapter is afoot for you, Taurus. This also speaks about the World Wide Web. Possibly what? Going into some new beginning involving the World Wide Web. It also speaks about Sputnik, the spying ones, spying and what you've got going on. The World card also speaks about what? A guide. Some of you are going to be a guide or are a guide. Something to do with travel, darling dear. You will be traveling. This is definite travel. We already saw taking off. Take off, darling dear. It's going to be what? Many trips, as well as trips in your mind, darling dear. This is about what? Planning out, having full structure in your life. We also see what? Oh, I didn't even realize this. She's holding what? A waxing gibbonous moon. What does that mean? It means that you've taken the time to observe and align yourself with what you truly deserve. Leading with the affirmation of what? Everything I have, I deserve. And I deserve everything. Posh, clap. Beside Theo, you have Uras. This is the Hierophant in Tarot. On its face, darling, dear, sideways. So somebody's on the fence about their boundaries, about erecting boundaries around certain people. This is about you, what? Getting the wings on your feet and leaving certain mindsets and people where they are, accepting situations for what they are. Doesn't matter what they've got going on in their cranium, you have to be solid in yours. This is about not allowing others, right, to overstep their mark, right? Break down your boundaries to get you to think what they think. You are a free spirit, darling dear, and this is the time for you to fly, represented by the Taurus energy. Uranus also speaks about what? Somebody not wanting you to be independent. They want you to be weak-willed, feeble-minded. Oh my gosh. Represented by the letters V and U, the numbers 20, 21, 22, and 23. This also speaks about some of you are going to be going into therapy, darling dear, around a relationship when you need to what? Throw away the whole challenging situation shit, darling dear. You don't need therapy. You need to drop the bottom feeder. This is about you getting the strength, darling dear, making plans within plans to get away, doing a full-on tinky winky in 2022 in order to what? To land exactly where you need to be within your plans to move forward, to rebuild and get great. Some of you are great gardeners. We also have what? At its back. This is Iowa, temperance, balance and moderation. Some of you are going to be excuse me, that was a slip of the tongue. I meant saving, right? We see breaking ground. Some of you are going to be buying property, land. Generational wealth is going to be acquired during 2022 for you, Taurus. Breaking new ground. Somebody's also building. Using the stones, of hate, right, and misfortune to build a new kingdom for yourself. The temperance is Sagittarius energy, darling dears. It's represented by the letter Y. A lot of questions are coming up within yourself. This also speaks about what? Answering said questions within yourself, going within, will give you what? A greater, more, what? Trust in self. Because man will fail you. It also speaks about what? Your defense, darling dear. You're going to be asking yourself, why am I being so defensive? You have to understand it's about what? Being cool-handed, Luke. Being able to what? Focus your mind on what you want and shutting up, darling dear. Not everybody's going to be happy you're winning. I know. Iowa, represented by the letter Y. So you have Y, U, V, and Feu, which is represented by the letter F, meaning prosperity. It's prosperity at the head. Once you move away from those that lack balance and moderation, it could be somebody who had addictions or you were addicted to, someone that kept you what? On that long, cold road, waiting to get to the end of this, when all you really needed to do was to get rid of that person, jettison them from your hemisphere. Namaste, Marco Polo. Vikita Ellis, Wagwan. Fist bump. New faces in these places. Right. What is Taurus saying sayonara to as they step into 2022? The skullduggerous. Those that come with secrets within secrets. It could also speak about third-party situations. This is also a lack of trust in self, darling dear. The High Priestess on her face doing a what? A full-on break dance. Represented by Moon energy, Pisces as well as Cancer energy. This is about what? Leaving behind, being disconnected from spirit, darling dear. Being disconnected from your intuition. It also speaks about what? Rehab. Somebody's going into rehab, or they've gone into rehab. They're leaving behind the secrets that they kept about how they was either drugging it up, sexing it up, or whatever it is. Leaving behind strongholds, those that are not initiated and anointed, leaving behind toxic situations. What card? Oh, there's somebody you're not speaking to, darling dear. This was very rough. They're not loving it. This person is casting aspersion. I'm talking in the form of a spell. You don't necessarily have to sit down and cast a spell. I'm talking about malice, darling dear. Somebody wanting you to fail. Base of the deck. Look, I can't make it up. They want you brockitus, right? And barking at passing cars. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yes. Wanting you to fail. When Divine gave you gardening gloves. Right, in red no less, talking about the stability, right? Your foundation cannot be rocked. Them don't love it. Imagine that. What card represents the year ahead for Taurus? Ask and it shall be given. The protector and provider of it all, darling dears. The Six of Pentacles, this jumped off. Listen, you've got 2 cards for the year ahead. This is about healing, having what? Distance yourself from situations that had you at what? Hockey sticks at dawn, tongue wrestling. The Pentacles represent medical as well as health. Some of you are what? Going to be going through some form of operation, some kind of surgical procedure during 2021. It also speaks about bossing up, darling dear, being in a position where you can give unto others, those less fortunate. It could mean charities, giving unto charities. It could be people in your hemisphere, but you are what? Holding the scales of justice and balance, darling dear. This is about you what? Not being hoodwinked out of your skrilla, your big pentacles. Understanding whom and what you are giving to. Important lesson for Taurus for the year ahead. An important lesson for Taurus for the year ahead. Look at this. In the reverse, those with the unsatisfied eyes. This also speaks into what? You are a beacon at this moment in time as you boss up and own who you truly are. This talks about, because he's looking, this person, this is a past person, right? In the upright, you see the King of Wands looking to the left. The left speaks about looking into the past, but you've got the skills, the strength, the physical force to remove yourself from said situations. Why? The King of Wands is dexterous in the cranium as well as spiritually guided, highly intuitive. This is a bottom feeder, darling dear, a full-on chameleon. I command a Decepticon and narcissist. You have one on your hemisphere during 2022. Worry not, big cat, because you will be able to circumvent it. 10 of Cups. This person is going to try and get you what? Emotionally involved in a situation. You have to be aware, darling dears. And do your research. You're all keyboard gangsters by now. Toe tag it and ziplock it, mate. Your important lesson, right, is your emotional health comes first. This is about you not being caught up in skullduggery, right? Understanding that when you give out your energies or your attentions, darling dear, it may be to the wrong sort. Don't allow anybody to what? Hijack and kidnap your emotions, because your illogic will be what? In the same kidnapping ring, mate. You'll be kidnapped too. Moving away from those that love to argue, love to fight. This is old habits. The King of Wands, right? Because when you see a face facing you, you know, if this was a relationship, darling dear, one that had you in emotional turmoil, this is current energy because the High Priestess is looking at us. This King of Wands, darling dear, will continue to do you the same if you allow this person back into your life. That is the lesson for you to understand. You don't take up marauders from the past. They are pet cemeteryites, and they are filled and fraught with what? Bad luckiness, right? A jealous eye, a wicked tongue, and they might even deliver a two-piece. And I don't mean from KFC. This is somebody who's skullduggerous, understands the crowd, loves the attention of others. So they have a Rolodex for the horde. Yes, baby. The mattress back. The animal in a kitchen heel. And a trickster to boot. This person will play on your emotions if you allow it. Be careful who you introduce your progeny to during the year of 2022, darling dears. Energies can be stolen from you in many ways, shapes and forms. How to achieve distance from this negative energy that's coming toward you in 2022. How to circumvent this energy. Hey, listen. Whatever that energy is, Mitch can't kill your vibe. You've got 2 sevens, darling dear. Lean in, big cat. Lean in. This is about you, what? A trustful, having faith in yourself, darling dear. Being spiritually guided. Continue to what? Show determination and strength. Some of you, right, will be reaping the benefits of your efforts in the form of a new car. Again, we see travel. I told you travel is going to be big on your hemisphere in 2022, Taurus. The Cancer energy of it all. The 7 of Pentacles rolls up again with you in your element, Taurus. As well as Saturn. This talks about your growth and your stability. Being able to what? Think your way out of a situation. You are limitless. During 2022, darling dear, your efforts are being rewarded. This is about you what? Not allowing those that hoodwink from the past to come back, and being aware of energies that are attracted to the fact that you're happy. You come from a stable household. Why? Because you was focused, and every idea that was shown to you, you chased after it, mate. Like you had the what? A monkey on your back. This is going forward, showing determination and strength, continuing to stand up for yourself, and don't be what? Don't be complimented into foolishness. Because you'll be dealing with a what? A high commander Decepticon. This is an emperor on its face. Could be a father figure. Could be a lover from the past. It could even be your father, right? Yes, it's depicting male energy, but you know gender is fluid in tarot. This is a full-on Mitch or bitch. If you are co-parenting with this person, expect things to continue the way they are or have been. This person has no full what? Interest in what's going on with your progeny. No, this person will use the progeny to mentally and emotionally manipulate you. This is why you're going to have to be strong and focused. How you circumvent the energy coming towards you, darling dear, is to what? Blind your eye to it. Not in the fact that you don't see it. This is about you showing strength and focusing on what is important to you. What's that? You, darling dear. The only thing that comes before you is Father, God, Mother, Isis. Even the progeny's got to come after you. Finding balance. There's a lot of success around. You've seen a lot of yellow. Yellow is about your solar plexus, your confidence, your will. This is about you having the will to take action towards what you truly want, right? Some of you, as I said, are going into a caring profession. You could be counselors, teachers, because the world card also speaks about being a guide. Some of you are going to be stepping into your authority, and nobody's going to, not nobody, someone is not going to fit. They're not going to receive the fact that you are what? Held in higher regard to them. This person is going to try and break your boundaries. Why? Because they see it for you, darling dear, but they're not going to tell you. Who's that? Grand Rising, Tremaine Johnson, all the way from the US of A. Fist bump. This is about you being aware of certain energies, dark energies, darling dear. You've got to listen with your third eye. because people will come to mix and blend it if you allow it. This is you showing strength at all times. And being aware of what you feed into, where you put your energy, darling dears. It will surely grow. You have two major enemies walking into 2021. Taurus, Aries energy. I'm also seeing Cancer and Pisces. Could be a couple. A couple that tried to destabilize your emotional health. But Spirit had a better idea for you. This is about you having had to dig deep. Healing thyself. Found your Chiron, eh? Fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. Fist bump. In finding yourself, relaxing and rejuvenating yourself. You understand exactly how to what? Give your energy and whom to give it to. Because why? Giving it to the wrong person, as we see here. Giving your energy to the wrong person will have you at hockey stick. Can you see it? Giving your energies to the wrong person is going to have you at hockey sticks at dawn, darling dear. As you can see with the 7 of Pentacles, this is about you focusing on yourself, not allowing past energy to come towards you. You're not facing it. You're looking to the left. That means you're looking in the past, understanding, taking the spiritual lesson. This is why it's being crowned by another 7 and the Chariot no less. Continuing with your fast movement, being innovative, being what? Guided, spiritually guided towards your emotional fulfillment. Being in a position where you'll be able to what? Give and share with others, as I said, as a teacher, some form of guide. And as I said, somebody's also moving towards a surgical procedure. This is going to cause a what? A near-death experience with the Uranus, a skewing. Right, let's move on, darling dears. What do the singles need to be aware of? After all of this, they're like, more drama? What do the singles have to be aware of? Oh, seeing things from a different perspective, darling dear. Seeing those that will keep you stagnant and stuck. This is about what? Temporary situations, understanding that you need to be released. This also speaks about what? Single. Somebody is about to be released from prison. Somebody who had you at hockey sticks at dawn. Somebody who what? Was not a true couple or involved in a coupledom. Again, we see the energy of what? The King of Wands on its face, darling dear. Someone from the past. If you know of somebody that went to the prison, they're about to be released, darling dear. And this person is still stuck in the same mindset. You need to what? Rise above that. Give back the wood, darling dear. Don't sacrifice yourself to situations that you've already graduated from. You're on a different level. People from the past, especially those that have gone to physical prison, right? Because singles, they see you as abundant and loyal, darling dear. A full-on mark, if you allow yourself to be. Base of the deck, I told you, whomsoever's coming towards you is coming towards you with fugazi energy, right? Full of lies, lying straight out of their lying hole, right? Your intuition may be a bit squiffy. That's why you what? Have to sit back and ponder and look at the whole situation, right? This is what you bring to the table. Loyalty, stability, right? New beginnings, new businesses, right? Possibly a whole full-on family environment, right? And this is what they want to offer you, darling dear. The Judgment card always speaks of an ex, darling dear. Ex-friend, ex-family member. Somebody's going to try and trick you during January 2022, darling dear, in a big way. Be aware. My singles. What does the couples need to be aware of? Hey, Fee, you good? Bonita, Gosha, I see you. Hello, Anne. Hello, Anne. What about the couples? What do the couples need to be aware of? Singles, you better keep your what? Third eye buffed up to a full-on shine, mate. Somebody's going to try and trick you out of your mental health. Possibly put you in what? Put you in a Bedouin stage where you have to be moving from a situation, because I said breaking new ground. Be very careful of what you invite in. What do the couples need to be aware of? Wheel of Fortune. Oh God. Whoa. This is kind of sticky and a bit tricky, darling dear. The Wheel of Fortune. This talks about a situation that lacks change. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is wife material. Whomsoever you're dealing with, they are nobody's true wife or husband. This person is a bringer of the darkness that you're in a coupledom with. This is about you what? Having to reevaluate a situation. One that has no change. One that brings many tears to you, darling dear. This is not a coupledom. This is a funeral. Wow. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune. On its face, it speaks about what? Disloyalty and lots of arguments. Some of you are going to be finding out that your partner is a gambler and gambled your stability. This could be your home, or even what? Your children's funds, the funds for your progeny that you've saved. I need to ask another question, mate. Because I can't believe that the couples are heading to such a dark, dismal place. We need to know if this current or past energy is overspinning. Is it current energy? Listen, the cards ain't ramping. No, everything is in the past, stagnant. No, even the angels are saying no. Past energy. You're in a situation where you are no longer in a long-term relationship, one that didn't change, one that was fraught with a lot of emotional turmoil. What do you need? Well, we know about this, and this is in the beware section. So what does those that was in this past energy need to be aware of, right? Look towards your future and your long-term goals. This is about you turning your back on that energy once and for all. This also speaks about what? Being in anticipation of something. Those in a couple, what are you in anticipation of? Somebody's about to give birth. You're going to hear about getting pregnant, darling dear. And the child was born. Okay then. Somebody's long-awaited child, a child that they couldn't procreate in a past situation where there was a lot of stress and turmoil. Thank God. I thought I was just going to say, peace out. I'll see you in February. Wow. I'm telling you. Them cards, mate, they had me at what? In a slightly anxious status. And imagine that, the devil is alive. I went downstairs to get fizzy water out of the fridge, and I came back without the fizzy water. The Empress of everything. This is about nurturing and pampering yourself, understanding that you're abundant, right? This also, if you're in a coupledom, this speaks about what? Happy energy. You've been waiting for some kind of break in your situation, possibly more nurturing or understanding from your partner. Well, you're going to get it, mate. Your ships are surely coming in. In a coupledom, this also speaks about what? Energy that is totally different to energy that you're used to. Is this a new beginning? Devil energy on its face. Yes, it is. A situation where there's going to be no what? Soul ties, right? Addictions, right? And out F shit. Going into a new relationship. For those that are already in a relationship, you're going to be blessed with a child. One, you're going to see more communication and nurturing in your relationship, and it also speak about what? Physical action and movement. More passion in the boudoir. What about the Skrillers? How is the Skrillers looking for Taurus? January 2022. How's the Skrillers going? How is the Skrillers going? Oh. we've got what? The master manipulator on its face. This also speaks about what? A lack of guidance, darling dear. This is about you not applying the tools that you are freely gifted with. Not applying your tools to what? Oh, okay. That's the choices that you made, past choices that you're coming out of. Whatever past situations you had around finances, you didn't utilize your full intellect in that situation. A choice that somebody's possibly making to end the situation is going to turn your finances around. Coming out of the cold, darling dear. Thank God. I thought, oh no, not more sackcloth and ashes. Have me clucking like a chicken. And there's no birds here, not amongst the big cats. Yes, 33 in the chat, same age as Jesus and Bob Marley, ascended masters, being guided. What's that? Tremaine, after your father's passing, my condolences. Yeah. I told you the cockroaches always come out when it's to do with money, mate. You see people, the true nature of people when money is involved. And some are just out and out wicked. But remember, this is the season of return to sender. Fine. What else was I just asking about? Health. Because I saw a near-death experience up here. Some kind of surgical procedure. Right? OMG. Almost didn't want to show you. The King of Cups on its face. This talks about what? An emotional ending. Somebody is going to have an emotional ending after the surgery. What kind of ending is this, mate? Is it a full-on ending? Emotional ending. What is it around the health? Oh, thank God. Listen. Hey, whomsoever is going to be getting this surgical procedure, you're going to come out victorious, darling dear. This is why the King of Cups is on its face. You're going to lose it, mate. You can't believe you made it through to the other side. You're good. Your health is going to be fine. You're going to move on, right? From this emotional turmoil, being stagnant and stuck. Whatever brought you to this situation, right? It could also be an emotional lack of self. Putting yourself through surgeries or whatever procedures that you're going to go through. It's going to be a close call, but you will be successful. You will live to talk about it. But don't do it again. Right, let's get some oracle cards and then we're out of here. Going to use the wisdom of the oracle. Oh. Exchanging gifts, darling dear. This is about you stepping out of your box. Exchanging gifts with your higher self. We also see the energy of the cat. This is about your intuition, paying attention to your intuition, because you're going to be guided into a situation that is going to take you out of your comfort zone, darling dear. We don't love the comfort zone is not fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely. There is skullduggery, right? And the skullduggerous in a comfort zone. Moving away from that, 2 and a 7 is a 9, right? Energy of the Virgo, darling dear. This speaks about what? Spiritual enlightenment, having isolated yourself from the codependent that will hold you back, from the wealth that is being gifted to you in January 2022. Those that will try and break your boundaries, right? And your spirit with the Temperance. Don't allow it. Be aware. What other messages are going to come through for Taurus? Oh, okay. You have a throuple. Oh, no, you've got a quadruple. Right. Chop wood. Time to go. Happy. Listen. Some of you have been going through a period where you felt like you're on a hamster wheel where nothing's really changing. Why? Can't you see the flag in the background? Divine was what? Putting you under pressure and stagnant in a situation in order for you to what? Embrace the true change that's coming towards you. Right? The time in January will be for you to walk a new path. Going into the undergrowth, eh? Best place to be. Because you're going to get the key to your happiness, darling dear. Whatever the happy is for you. Can't get away from it. Look. Sputnik with the children of the corn eye. Big cat. They're going to have to get a whole telescope to see what you've got going on, Taurus, during January 2022. They're spying. This is a new beginning. Some of you are going to be going to what? Some kind of a party, auspicious party during the month of January 2022. This party or this engagement, it could even be a business meeting, darling dear, because it's stepping outside of your comfort zone, not doing things the same way, right? You're not using the old broom to sweep the corners. No. I never noticed this before. This engagement that you're going to, darling dear, you're going to go through an archway into a new beginning. It's going to open your eyes to different things. Again, we see the energy of the 4 and the 5, the 9, the Hermit, enlightenment. It also speaks about an older partner. The Hermit also speaks about what? Your independence, because you gained wisdom. Wisdom in learning how to walk alone. It also speaks about new friendships. A change for the better is coming. Your happy button has been activated by you, Taurus. Why you did due diligence. Time for you to come out of your box, darling dear. And the Watchers, mate. The children of the corn. Right? And their mouth breathing to boot. Why are they watching you? Right? They're watching you breathe into new things. Relaxing. Right? Oh, they wanted you what? Nervous. They didn't think you'd be able to go the distance and find your milk and honey. Whatever your happy is to you. Some of you, as I said, are going to be building homes, breaking ground in new homes. A lot of travel with this cat on the move is definitely right forecasted for you, Taurus. This also speaks about what? You taking the time to sit down and breathe. Don't just all be go, go, go. Take the time to sit down, evaluate situations. We already saw the 4 of Swords. This is about you using your intellect, darling dear, leading with your common sense. That flip-flop, that was a skill. What about the spying spires? What are they spying on, Black? Good God. They're like a cheap thong, right? A cheap lace thong, like a juggernaut, right? Between two cheeks, chewing it up. Why are they spying? Jumped right out, right? Because you've made big decisions. You've chose you. Best person to choose on this Malkuth. I told you, man will fail you. They will sell you out for 2 shillings and a pearl. They're watching you love yourself. What about these decisions that have been made? Oh, look. Rock pocketers. Buddy, have you got a... Do we have the time for petty? Yes, why not? We're already here. Yes. Bell. Them have no pentacale. No pentacale, none. Not a bean. This is a destabilized foundation. Brock pocketers also means what? Health crisis, mate. Something's going on in their cranium, a bit squiffy. This is also the disloyal amongst the disloyal. This speaks about death, darling dear. And with Brock pocketers always comes what? A hungry belly, right? With envious eyes. What did I say? They're watching you love on yourself. And what's sitting in the shit they created? Oh, well. Oh, well. What else? Brock pocketers, right? So they're obviously IF in your Skrilla or your potentials for what you're about to make, right? What's this? The itchy and scratchy show, mate. This is an STD of the mind, body or soul. They've got attachments, mate. They've got marauders, parasites just like them as they're spying, watching you love yourself, watching you glow up. And the synchronicities of it all, darling dear. The waxing gibbonous moon. As you observe and align, right, with the universe. They're watching you make miracles in your life. Well, let them watch. Somebody's got to clap, Taurus. Better than you, eh? Say it all the time. Can't say it enough. What? Hell to the gnaw. Don't take them back. Don't go backwards. In the words of Abraham Lincoln, we move forward, never backwards. And when I say move forward, I don't mean move on. When you move on with issues and problems, unsolved trauma. In order to move forward, you have to what? Go through the DNS. Lean into that pain. Wrestle it to the ground and release it. How do you do that? With forgiveness. It's not easy. Don't allow what they're living with, darling dear. All of these, what? Negative spirits on them. What else do the wicked want to say before we leave? What else does the wicked have to say? Let me give it a good shufti. Somebody's going to court. Didn't I say someone's about to be released from prison? If they gave you a two-piece, you better beef up your security, darling dears. Because I'm telling you, next thing you know, you're on the first 48. And a subject of Leah Gordon on YouTube. Let me tell you something. It's not fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely to be famous for being dead. Hey! Oh, you're going to be finding out that somebody's coming out with a same-sex preference. Be who you want to be. But if they're coming out, this looks like a full station because they're going to be taken to court, right? Because there's been an exchange of some form of bodily fluids, mate. That's going to cause an issue. We already saw surgical procedures. The swords also represent a big fensic, an injection. Oh, jumped right out. Right? Oh! Be on the alert, Taurus. You've got a shapeshifter coming in, mate. A Judas in a Peter suit. A back front neck tabbing snake. Straight out of Slytherin. Somebody who's going to lick the devil's balls before they address you, darling dear. I told you, my singles, be aware. Why are you being attacked? Because you're about to be blessed. For your diligence, darling dear. For your diligence. I told you many times, there's a difference between a Judas and a Peter. Peter made a mistake. Spent the rest of his life trying to what? Do good on the mistake, paying it back. But Judas? It's a lot of cards. Are they all meant to come out? Tree sloth, mate. I told you, STD, itchy and scratchy. There's somebody coming towards you. A tree sloth. Who's that? Someone with their banana or futum in the air, like a gang sign, darling dear. They come with attachments. They've got the algae in their fur, right? They come in wearing a mask and no condom, right? And remember, we already saw the swords, right? We saw a near-death experience. Not everybody must go to your secret garden. Anything else from the wicked before we push off? Let's give it another shufti. I feel like knocking these cards. Okay. This is very strange. Shapeshifter wanting to come and put you in otherworth, or they're living in otherworth. A full-on farmer. Look what's on the top of the deck. I didn't even notice. Shady boots. And what's behind that? The truth roof. Energy vampire coming towards you. Right? And they're not above using what? Black magic. They will use, right, anything of yours, right, to keep you entrapped, beguile you, right, into F shit. And they are not, I repeat, not above using graveyard dirt. This is somebody who delves into chaos magic. Protect yourself, big cats. I tell you all the time. Make sure that you clean your mirrors. Obsidian crystal next to your mirror is protection. It dilutes negative energies. Why do I say next to the mirror? A mirror is your portal. All mirrors are connected. So many things are done in front of mirrors, darling dear. Don't allow them to take you out like that. You're a big cat. And this is the rise of the big cat. Are you kidding me? We have to see this blue one on the tree sloth. Right? Well, look! Judas! Be on the alert, darling dear. Lead with your intuition. We already saw the chariot being spiritually guided. Feel it in your solar plexus, darling dear. That is your Geiger counter for if shit. And to what? Do the tinky winky. Right? What did I say? They're coming to trap you with an incurable illness. Please don't go with anyone else. Wait on me. Who is saying this? Right, I need another deck. Who's asking you to wait? So much shit. Base of this deck. Temperance, right? Your ancestors are saying something about this. Right? This is about you using your intuition and isolating yourself from situations that are fraught with drama. You will know it. At this moment in time, you're gorgeous. You are absolutely beautiful. You're shining like a new penny, darling dears. Full of what? Common sense, using your intuition, moving yourself away from toxic situations, plan, plotting and strategizing, being proud of what you're achieving. This is about not allowing what? Anything to take off your gangster, and whomsoever wants you to wait on them, don't let them find you in the same place, Taurus. Mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. Oh, hell no. Wait on no one. What's this? Look. If it was a love situation, allow them, blood. Give them back to the streets. Right? It's not your issue. This person is a controlling person. They don't have any control of you. And they'd like to put you back in the same situation. Look. Punani and Futum in the air like a gang sign. Told you. Tree sloth. Been identified. You're welcome. Right? Base of the deck. Divine is about to gift you with many things during January 2022, Taurus. But not everything that is being gifted to you is from God. This is about you being aware. Right, let's get one more Oracle deck and then I'm out of here. We're going to go with... I was about to do Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, but I didn't think you'd appreciate that. We're going to go with... Wisdom of the... What's going on? Do you hear that? It's linked back into one of my old readings. It linked back into the beginning of the Taurus read. And I didn't touch anything. This talks about deja vu, darling dears. You're going to be getting a lot of deja vu. Let me see if I can get this off. I don't understand. It's gone in to show me what's going... Don't you think that's so strange and weird? How did it get into that? Deja vu, darling dears. Final message for the Taurians before we push off. Let them talk, darling dear. As they're trying to cause confusion, right, around you, Spirit's got your back. Remember that. Lead with your third eye. Base of the deck. And isolate yourself from situations that no longer serve you. Right? Law 16 of the 48 laws of power, but also bearing in mind, full-on isolation is dangerous. Law 18 of the 48 laws of power. Final message. Wherever you ended it, whatever situation you ended, right? Whatever karma you have to pay for said situation, it's now over. You are released, darling dear. It's complete. Get those wings together and fly, big cat. Taurus, January 2022 is your time, and it's your time to fly. As we start, so shall we finish. On that note, I drop me mic. Toddler over to Teesprings, toddler over to Patreon, or simply come back here. If you require a personal read, please email me at frequencyphoenix555. All of the pricings are in the description box below. And as I always say, don't get smoked and don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat.